Good morning again, everybody. Listen, we're about to wrap up this whole big discussion we've been having about how long the sun stays in the sky, how it's different with each season. We said the sun is in the sky a lot now that it's getting to be summertime. Daytime seems like it's a lot of sunshine. In the fall, days get a little bit shorter. The sun starts to rise a little later in the morning and it seems to set earlier in the evening. We can't go out and play again after dinner because it's probably already getting dark, right? Yesterday we said in the winter we had the shortest day of the whole entire year. The sun rises so late in the morning that it's actually still dark sometimes when I wake up in the winter. And the sun sets even earlier than dinner time in the winter. So daytime seems really short, but nighttime is a long time, isn't it? It's dark much more than usual. And then we said in the spring, you can start to see more daylight coming, and you can notice that it's getting a little bit warmer. Sun rises earlier in the morning again, and we see a lot of rain and puddles that allows all the plants and trees to start growing again, right? So the sun rises earlier in the morning. It starts to stay up a little bit later. We notice that maybe even after dinner, it's still light enough to go out in the yard a little bit. So today I wanted to show you a really cool story about a place called the Land of the Midnight Sun. It's the city of Barrow, and in the summer, the sun never sets for more than 80 days in a row. Did you hear what I just said to you? For 80 days in a row, the sun never sets. It's daytime even when you need to be going to bed. Barrow is in Alaska. It's very far north. It's farther north than any other city in the whole United States. It's very close to the North Pole. During the summer, the sun shines at midnight. What's it like to live in Barrow? But it must be hard to go to bed if it's still light outside, don't you think? Here's Anna. She's 6 years old. She lives in Barrow. Starting in May, that would be last month, right? The sun does not set for 3 months. So from May to June and into July and into August, they will not ever see a nighttime dark sky for all that time. It's light all the time. During the summer, Anna likes to kayak with her parents. You know what kayaks are? They're kind of like canoes. You can go out, a little boat. She rides on dog sleds. She plays with her puppies and takes care of them. Look at those little puppies. Look at those fuzzy puppies. When Anna goes to bed, the sun is still out. See? Look, it's nighttime in Alaska, but that's the sun. So she has to, remember we talked about things that will block light? She has window covers that are very thick. They're really thick shades and curtains that cover her windows to make her bedroom dark so that she can fall asleep. Is your summer like Anna's? Kind of, right? We get a lot more sun, but not in the middle of the nighttime we don't. In the winter, the sun sets in November and does not rise again for 2 months. It's dark outside even in the daytime. Now this part would make Mrs. Wright very sad. So in November, from November into December and again into January, Anna will go to school in the dark. She'll play indoor hockey with her brothers. Her friends will come to visit and they'll play games, but they'll spend a lot of time inside because they will not see any sunshine at all. The sun will not rise again until later in January. From November to January, she won't see any sun. Can you believe that? Is your winter like Anna's? No, we do still keep seeing the sun, just not as much, right? Only a few hours a day compared to the summertime with lots of hours of sunlight. Would you like to live in Barrow too? See, I don't think I would like it. I like sunny days, but I don't want the sun to be up in the nighttime in summer. And if I never saw the sun again from November to January, I think I'd be very sad. I think I would be very sad. And look at the big furry coats they have to wear just to keep warm in the winter. It gets to be so cold. It can be 60 degrees below zero in the winter where Anna lives. Can you guess what the people are doing based on the time of day in this picture? So this was the summer picture. Remember, this was the summer picture where the sun stays up even in the nighttime. Now, I want to talk to you about making something called Dial a Season. I am going to give you a link on the dojo, and it's going to look like this. You can print this out if you have a printer, but if you don't, you could make this on a paper plate, couldn't you? Yeah. Just use a paper plate and draw a big plus in the middle. And then on this part of the plate or this picture, draw a picture of what we learned about fall. Remember what we learned about fall? What would the trees look like? How about summer? I know what summer looks like because it looks a lot like what we see when we look out the window now. Draw a picture here of winter and a picture here of spring. Okay? And so you can do this on this worksheet, or you could do it on a paper plate, or you could make a paper circle of your own. All right, show me all 4 seasons. Which one is the one with the most sunshine? Yes, summer has the most hours of sunshine. So I would draw a really big sun in this one. And which one has the fewest hours of sunshine? Notice that it's right over here on the opposite side. I would maybe draw a smaller sunshine, maybe lower in the sky in winter. Because remember, in winter, the earth is tilted or tipped away from the sun a little bit. And that's why we don't see it as brightly and as high in the sky in the winter. But not like Anna, though. She never sees the sun in the winter, does she? We will see it. It just won't be as bright. It won't be as high. And it won't stay up as long in the winter. So I can't wait to see what your pictures look like, everybody. Don't forget, you are still working on your math project. As soon as you have that built, I can't wait to see some pictures of it. Okay, you can send me those pictures. Or you could even maybe make a video of you explaining what is your project and show me what pieces and the names of the shapes you used to build it. That would be cool. All right, I have another water safety video for you today. And don't forget to check and see what today's special story and writing activity will be. I'll see you tomorrow.